What is going on, everybody? It's Carl here, and today we're going to be painting the rear end. So we're going to do the rust encapsulator first, and then once that's dry for a day, we are able to top coat that. And I got chassis black for that. First, let's read the instructions on the rust encapsulator, see if we got to stir it or whatever, and once we get that down, then we're ready to go. So reading the instructions, it doesn't say anything about stirring it or anything, so that's good. But I think I'm just going to shake it with my hand for a minute, and that should be good enough. And then I'll grab some brushes, and we're ready to go. All right, I forgot I had to tape off some stuff that I ideally don't want to get paint on, you know, kind of like the surfaces where the brake brackets go, or you know, any seal that goes in or anything like that. You know, you don't want to get paint on, because then you got to clean it up, make sure everything is true. And so let's crack open that can and let's get to town. I got the silver encapsulator painted on. It looks great. I am fairly impressed. Just forewarning though, if you plan on doing this yourself, it's going to be very messy. I mean, you know, you're trying to brush upside down. It's, you know, it's dripping everywhere, and yeah, it's messy, but it looks like it's going to be a good base coat for, especially when you're going to do a top coat on top of it, man. I think it's a solid foundation, and it seems to stick really well. You can spray it on too, or roll it on with a paint roller, but I'd probably prefer to spray it on, but this time around I just wanted to try brushing it. Seems to work good. I'm fairly impressed with it. It looks good. So we'll wait 24 hours and then we can paint it black. All right, so I let it dry overnight and everything looks pretty good. It kind of dried a little weird, like it like bubbled up or something, or maybe it didn't stick. I'm not really sure, but we're just gonna roll with it. Everything seems to be all right. You know, I'm not really sure if I put it on too thick or what happened. You know, I don't really know. Could be some contamination, not sure. But we got the heater on up here. Since it's pretty decent out right now, it's like 50 some. Let's make sure on the can what temperature we need here. Use when can and surface are between 70 to 90 degrees. Jesus. So I may have to go get some fuel for the torpedo heater, and we'll have to get this place pretty hot. Alrighty, we got some fuel, so let's fill her up and get her going. Got the heater on, so we'll just let her heat up a little bit. Shouldn't take too long, and then we'll be ready to go. I think I'm going to turn up the heater up on the ceiling and get that really pumping some hot air too. And the rear end is black, so it looks good. Other than, like I said, there's a lot of little bubbles, and I wonder if that's just contamination of, you know, stuff in the metal, like oils and stuff, which is definitely possible. I mean, especially on a rear end, you know, there's a lot of grease and oil and all that. So, but it's going to be under the car. Really, the only time you're going to see it is, you know, when you're looking underneath the car, and you're not even going to get up close and judge the paint. You know, it's not like paint's on the outer panels or anything, you know, so not the end of the world. It's black, it looks great, and we're gonna let this dry for a while. It says it cures in 12 to 24 hours, so that's all right. But I have a few aluminum rims I need to get rid of, and so we're gonna chop off some of the tires and get them ready for the scrapyard tomorrow, because I got a load of steel I gotta do. So let's get to that. All right, so I got all the scrap done, got all 5 aluminum rims cleaned, and then I cut up my old 3rd gen spare, because I never use it, and I put a battery where it used to go in the car, so there's no point in keeping it anymore. So we're just going to get rid of it, scrap it. Then we got this chair that was sitting in here, that's got to go too. So tomorrow we should have a good scrap run, I think, and yeah, we'll see what we get. You know, the aluminum rims are going to get me 50 cents a pound or more, easy. And then I don't know what steel's at these days, but yeah, we'll find out tomorrow. All right, so I got everything loaded up in the truck, ready to go to the scrapyard. All right, so scrapping went good. we got 60 bucks for those aluminum rims, and we only got 40 bucks for the steel we had. I guess steel is down quite a bit, so whatever. But thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one.